Hey everybody, we are back, and I just found out that after I did my Pokemon video earlier today, they just did a Sonic video. They're releasing some information about Sonic Frontiers through IGN. It's the world premiere gameplay, so we're gonna check it out here, live react in real time. Here we go. It's via IGN.
IGN First for the month of June 2022 is all about Sonic Frontiers. We've got gameplay, we've got previews, and we've got interviews from the developers who made it all happen.
Okay.
All month long, we'll be diving deep into what you can expect when the game makes its way to you later down the road. First up, we've got the world premiere gameplay focusing on exploring the mysterious island that Sonic suddenly finds himself stranded on at the start of the game. Be sure to stick with IGN throughout June so you don't.
Just real quick, it's weird that they've chosen to model Sonic as if he doesn't have fur or spines and is just a cartoon, whereas the world is going for more of a Dreamcasty photorealistic, which I guess is how they did Sonic Adventure back in the day, but it's just an interesting design choice. You'd think they'd want to show off next gen graphics by giving him a little bit more texture, maybe a Detective Pikachu split the difference, but who knows? Maybe they're just so scared by Sonic's teeth. Who knows?
Anything. Until then, here's your first look at gameplay from Sonic Frontiers.
It is. It's immediately Breath of the Wild music. Um, Something weird about his running stance. That looks a little better, but like when he's just like getting going running. One punch did all that? Okay. That looks fun. Speeding into that. Almost looked like a one punch or one button press maneuver. But yeah, you get some Breath of the Wild vibes. Some Mario style purple coins. Okay. My initial feeling is that elements of the game world look very polished, but there's something about the character animations that feel very new. Like that doesn't look normal, or it doesn't look like it has enough personality to be a AAA Sonic. But like this world and all that looks very much like, honestly, it reminds me a lot of Sonic Adventure. Like this is what Sonic Adventure looks like in my memory as opposed to what it actually looked like. Not seeing any bad guys. Like that looks fun. I'm always down for some rail surfing and hopping around. Looks like it's easy to switch between those. And that's what you really want, is like fun, super fast traversal in Sonic. Okay, I mean, that could be fun. But that's all depending on how it feels, right? How it feels to like control that moment. Like if it's clicky, then yeah, it's good. I'm surprised, since it's Sonic, that you don't have like a speedometer or anything, but maybe they just want it to be totally immersive. Seems to be what they're going for. Is that a bad guy? Looked just like a ring. So basically you can just cruise around and have fun, looks like. Not getting a clear sense of purpose. Sound effects seem okay. I wonder if there's like tutorials that make it clear why power-ups are where they are, or if it's just like, oh, there's a thing, I'm gonna jump on it, and then you just inadvertently get one of these little gems. A lot of people were freaking out and saying it looks really bad, but it doesn't look really bad. It just looks like a tech demo, I guess. And Sonic as a character looks like we're used to now with the movies and stuff, him being so full of personality. And he just looks like very generic, very like Unreal Engine, somebody's tech demo version of Sonic. Like I'd expect him to be quipping or I don't know, saying, "Oh hell yeah." I don't know. Saying something. It seems like it is a Sonic game that's going for like the majesty and magical exploration vibe of Breath of the Wild, but does that really speak to Sonic as a character? The Sonic that we've come to know even better in these. Like, that looks really fun. That looks really fun. I guess if you look at. I've heard some people compare it to a Xenoblade world, and that kind of makes sense. I don't really find anything wrong with this world. I feel like. Was that some pop in there? Wait. Flying, and then that thing just sort of pops in. What the fuck? You really want to show that in your tech demo? Seagull, and then that platform just pops in. Look up here, if you didn't see it the 7 times I've done it already. What? Doesn't seem like it's a very hard to, like, it's not like some complex thing. So that's weird. I don't know when this game is going to come out or when it's supposed to come out, but looking at this game, it looks like we're looking at something that's like 3 years away from coming out. And I think it comes out way sooner than that. Like art design and like world design, I think it looks nice. And you even compare this to like the way the world looks in Arceus, which is just like very bland in a lot of ways. But this the way the world slopes and moves and is designed, you know, it's not quite Elden Ring, but it's closer to Elden Ring than Pokemon Arceus. I don't like puzzles as part of Sonic's gameplay, but maybe they'll be fun, you know. Try to keep an open mind, but like when I think Sonic, I don't think, oh boy, puzzles. Because Sonic is sort of like a slidey, wild to control character traditionally, and so it's like I don't know, if there was a shadow element of this game and you were like shooting a gun at different puzzles, maybe that. Oh, is that a character? Looks like something. Looks like little rock dwarf things. I don't know. So that's it? That's all we got? Alright, let's roll this back. From about here, this part was really boring. Yeah, like that doesn't look good. I feel like too much of these Sonic games. I feel like I'm talking about Cones of Dunshire. That's one thing you forgot. It's about the cones. But like Sonic is the selling point of a Sonic game, right? It's like his character and like the characters, right? They're what keep the series going in spite of all these different weird incarnations. So it's odd to see like there's so much personality in Mario Odyssey and in Breath of the Wild's like little NPCs. In fact, when there's a big pop in right there. I think I missed it, but well, whatever. I mean, like look at all that pop in. Call it Mary, because this game's a pop-ins. You're gonna get some pop-ons. There's a definite disconnect I'm having with, like, oh, this looks like it'll be fun. It's got all, like, these, you can just fly around and, like, you know, I'm all for movement based games like this. Like I can just play Spider-Man PS4 and just cruise around the city, beat up some guys, and just be on the phone with someone and use it as a background game. And I feel like this has that vibe. What I'm not seeing are like the Power Moon type mini challenges or shrines of Breath in the Wild that make you feel like you're getting progress. It feels more like this person's just bouncing around and having a blast and arbitrarily picking up these gems. Like I'm sure there'll be some way of tracking them or whatever. And of course, this is just like gameplay in general. But I can see why people would be cynical about this, given just how many bad Sonic games there have been in 3D. But I feel like this is almost like, what do you guys think of our new engine? Could we make games in this? And I think like the answer is yes, but what I'd really like to see is like a bunch of Sonic characters, those little blue guys, Chows, or like, I don't know, any of these. I want to see like a village full of freedom fighters, and then I want to see Robotnik's Metropolis in the distance, and like, I want to know what the stakes are, and I feel like here we have this sort of like semi-depressing dead world that feels a little unpopulated. And that was how I felt about Breath of the Wild in the very beginning too. But once you start finding villages and get to meet characters, it becomes, you realize that they're like not always super omnipresent, but they are sort of like around the area. And when you talk to them, they have really interesting, fun dialogue. And like that right there, that like this thing here, we're gonna get that pop-in thing again, I think, soon. There's the bird and there's my pop-in. But this thing looks like a roller coaster. I mean, yeah, more roller coaster stuff, more Casino Night Zone, more fun, you know? I think like the photorealism is cool, but rather than trying to make a Sonic game that makes you feel like, see, it's like those other open world games you like. See, it kind of looks like Breath of the Wild, and it kind of looks like Horizon Zero Dawn, and it kind of looks like these other games by other companies. Be like, really lean into what makes Sonic special, and maybe that's like what they've done with games in the past, like Sonic Forces and stuff like that. I don't really know, but like I haven't played a lot of those. But as someone who is a big fan of the 2D Sonics and Sonic Mania and stuff like that, what I want from a Sonic game is, I would love it if they did a straight up ripoff of Mario Odyssey and just did that with Sonic. I'd be happy with it. It'd be fine by me. But this seems like they're trying to do everything at once and perhaps biting off more than they can chew. I don't know. I'm open to being surprised, but the one thing 3D Sonic never really stuck the landing on for me is combat, and I feel like I would love to see some characters or enemies or something that Sonic can interact with, so I'm not just like, what are these little guys? What are these guys here? Do they talk? Do we get some sense of story there? What are they? They could be interesting. They don't seem super interesting, but like, I don't know. I mean, compared to that Pokemon trailer, you gave me like 2 new Pokemon, or maybe 4 or 5 new Pokemon, and that was like, oh, that's super exciting because I want to know more. This I want to know more because it's a different feeling. It's like, oh, the Pokemon was like, oh, you're leaving me hungry for more. This one's like, gosh, I hope there's more than what you're showing me. I hope like every level isn't just this. And of course it can't be. There's got to be some story or something, but like without any hint of that, I mean, it feels, and we watched this 7-minute thing twice, and it feels like normally you like pick apart like all these little details in here. And I just feel like if we'd watched the same 1 minute clip on a loop, would we have known any more than that? I don't know. So my review of this is that it's not as bad as everyone on Twitter makes it out to be. Oh, Twitter's overreacting? What a surprise. Um, but it's not as great as I was hoping it would be. I hope that it's they take their time with it, delay it as much as possible and make it really good, cuz no one wants another piece of shit Sonic game. We all want a good one. Give us that good feeling. And like the Sonic movie, I haven't seen the second one, but the first one is like pretty mediocre. But because it's mediocre, it immediately makes it better than 90% of Sonic material, which are just like unplayable garbage. So, and video game movies, because most of those are pretty lousy too. So, take your time, take as much time with all the details as you did with these environments, and fix that pop in and make Sonic have a little bit more personality. Show us some more characters, give us a sense of story, even if it's really generic, save the world. Just give us a sense of that, and I'll be happy. So that's my take. Listen to my podcast, Made Up Movies. New episode out today. Made Up Movies, Made Up Movies. You can get that on Apple or Spotify. You can submit if you got an idea for a fake movie, like a dog becomes the president. Submit that to us. Say it's Dog President. It's an action comedy where a dog becomes the president, and we might review that movie like it's real on our show. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.